Hello Virgo. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Archangel Power Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I'm going to pull 1 from John Holland's Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck. Move these up a little bit. And I'm going to pull 2 final cards from Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels deck. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what we've got here. Okay. So starting off with the 3 of Michael. And if you look at the bottom of that, it says, release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. And what I'm getting from this is that some of you have recently ended a relationship. You ended it, they ended it. It was a good decision, right thing to do, but it's painful right now. And what I'm getting is that it's important that you take the time to heal and that you know that you don't have to do this alone. You're completely surrounded by angels as well as friends and family that support you. So ask for their help and lean on them for their assistance to help you get through this. And they're also saying that you need to forgive yourself, because I get that some of you are like really blaming yourself that the relationship came to an end, a conclusion, because of something you did or something that you didn't do. But what I'm getting is that they want you to know that that relationship was meant to end. It wasn't good for you. It wasn't meant to be. So you need to forgive yourself and everyone involved, including your ex and yourself. Completely forgive yourself for all the actions and choices and things that were done, things that were unkind, hurtful, and even anything that was done in error. Maybe you hurt the person and you didn't mean to. You need to completely forgive all of that, because that's what's going to heal you. And it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can go quicker. And the pain can be relieved in a quicker fashion if you ask for help. Because you're surrounded by angels, and they can't help you unless you ask for their help. And they want to help you because angels are messengers of God, and they glorify God by helping us. But we have to ask for their help. So they want you to know that it's time for you to ask for their help and rely on them, and they are going to help you get through this. And they're also going to help you see it from a different perspective, because I do get that relationship was meant to go. And they're going to help you see why. They're going to help you see the big picture, and they're going to give you hope for the future by seeing why that all came about and how to let it go. Now, the other thing that I'm getting from this is that there's some of you out there, if you look, you see the dove. And, you know, they represent hope, purity, love. And I get for a number of you, you know, you've had bad relationships in the past, but it's been a really long time. It's not a fresh, recent wound. It happened a while ago. And I get that you're like ready to move forward. You're ready to be in a relationship. You want to have a relationship, but you just are stuck. And you don't know why you're stuck. And you're getting frustrated and irritated with it because you just really want to have a partner, someone to share your life with, and it's just not happening. But what they want you to know is it's not happening because you haven't released the past with that ex who hurt you. So if you took the time to look at it, you would realize that even if the perfect person came into your life right now, you wouldn't let them in. You would have your guard up because you'd be terrified that they're going to hurt you because of your past pains and those things that, you know, your past partner did to you and how they made you feel. And you're terrified and afraid that a new person will do that, which is why you're not moving forward with anyone, and you're not ushering and bringing love into you, because you're repelling, because you need to heal and release the past. Call on and ask your angels for their help, and they will help you release that. And I get, for a number of you, you're surrounded by friends. Get their help. And for some of you, you could even use the assistance of a healer to help you heal and release those things. But get the help that you need so that you're ready to move forward. Okay. Next card is 5 of Ariel. And if you look at the bottom of it, it says you needn't go through your current situation, current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So you see the angel, she's just kind of stuck out in the cold all by herself. And I get that you have put yourself out in the cold. It's a decision that you have made. And you're making it harder on yourself, and you're creating more blocks for yourself. But if you would open up to the support and the help that you have from your angels and from people that love you, and if you'd be open and willing to accept their help, you'll notice that things will turn around quickly. And again, for some of you, you feel like you're super unlucky in love. Like, oh, I'm always left out in the cold. You know, I meet someone, I go out with them, it's a total flop and dead end, and this is just not working out for me, and I just, you know, I'm over it, and I don't even know why I'm going to date anymore, because I'm just going to meet somebody else that's going to, you know, not be the right person for me. I'm getting that's because of your own negative thinking. I get that because for a number of you, you've been burnt in the past and hurt, that you're afraid that's going to happen again. So what you do to protect yourself is you just go into it automatically thinking, saying, and believing that it's not going to work out, that they're not going to be good for you, that they're not going to treat you well, that, you know, it's just going to go downhill and they're just not going to be the right person. And that's what's happening, because you're creating self-fulfilling prophecies with all your negative thoughts and beliefs. But if you can release those negative thoughts and beliefs, if you can heal, because bottom line, you're doing that because you're afraid of getting hurt. You're afraid people aren't going to measure up. So if you heal yourself and stop the negative talk and those blocks that are keeping you from bringing love into your life, you will actually see things turn around, and you will usher in that relationship that you want. But it first starts with changing your mindset. Next card is Nine of Gabriel. At the bottom of it says, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And what I'm getting with this is, there's some of you that are in a relationship and it's been pretty rocky. Been a lot of arguments, not really agreeing on anything, you know. He, she, they're standing their ground firmly, you're standing your ground firmly. You're just not compromising, you're not getting along, you're not loving each other, you're kind of really not liking each other anymore, because it's just been so rocky and just a lot of disagreements and turmoil. So what I'm getting is that you need to hang in there, because I get that the turbulent times are almost over. They are nearing the end. I get for a number of you that you will end the turmoil, and I get for a lot of you, you know, you've been arguing and having turmoil over a lot of big things. I mean, these aren't small things. I'm getting like, you know, you're trying to decide on where to move to, and you know, you don't want to move, but she does want to move. You're deciding on, you know, whether to have kids or not. You know, you want to have kids, but he doesn't want to have kids. I mean, they're not small decisions. It's not like you're trying to decide, you know, where you're going to go and have dinner. I mean, these are big life decisions. And I get that you've made some headway, but I get that there are still a couple of things that you're just still going back and forth on and just not agreeing on or compromising on. But what they want you to know is you are nearing the end of it. Just don't give up. You've come a long way. You're almost done. Stand your ground, but also, you know, be willing to work on a compromise. Don't be, because I get some of you are just being stubborn. It's just like you're digging the shovel in, you're standing your ground, and you just don't care because you just have so many months of frustration. You're just over it. But be loving, be compassionate, be willing to compromise, find a middle ground, but also stand up for yourself. Don't just, you know, go and agree with what they're wanting just simply to end the conflict, because it does need to be a mutually beneficial agreement. But be prepared for any possibility that's going to work it out, because I do get that it's going to work out. Just have the confidence. Don't give up, because I do get it's been a pretty tiresome 3 to 6 months, but you're about to clear this last challenging decision in your relationship so that you can move forward. And I get for a lot of you, it's so that you can move forward and build the foundation of your family. So you see they've got the garden behind them, and because I do get that these are big decisions, and it is the foundation of building your family. And like I get for a number of you, it's like you jumped in, you got married, and then you're like, okay, where do we go from here? Are we going to move? Are we going to have kids? Are we not going to have kids? You know, we're going to start a business, and it's just like big decisions. but I do get that you're going to have a firm foundation because there is a lot of love, and I do get that the conflict is nearly over, and you are going to make the decision, you are going to compromise, and you will have a strong foundation which to build your family and your life. Next card we have is Control. And what I'm getting with this is there's a lot of you that are just really trying to control the situation. And I'm going to read the guidebook. This card comes from the John Holland deck, which is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart. And this is a major arcana card. And so, you know, you've got your minor arcana, which are just, you know, your daily, you know, day-to-day life decisions and happenings and activities. But I get that this is a major arcana, it's a major catalyst in life. It's a major thing that's holding your life back. So when people, you know, are having big blocks in large areas of their life, you know, career, in this instance, love, and they can change something that's a major arcana, their life will catapult and change in that area if they do the work that's being encouraged. So for this, I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit of this. Okay. In order to flourish, relationships must be fluid and free, rather than overly rigid and controlled by emotional neediness or insecurity. It's important to master your emotions so that they do not rule the relationship. A partnership based solely on emotion is out of control and out of balance. Self-control is key here. Act from a combination of emotion and intellect, and your relationship will thrive and grow. Be sure that your influence is gentle and loving. This is not a time for domination. This card asks that you accept another person's uniqueness and not require that person to conform to a mold of your choosing just to make you feel more comfortable. So with self-control comes confidence. It allows the situation to unfold, and then you can detach yourself from the outcome. So what I'm getting is you're trying to control the situation so much. You're trying to control what your decision is going to be. You're trying to control and keep yourself from getting hurt. And for some of you, I get that you're in a relationship and you're trying to control everything in that relationship, but you don't understand why you're not happy. Because you just need to let it go, let God. And for a small number of you, I get that you are in a relationship where you are being controlled. And that it's time for you to take back your power and to start loving yourself. And that will turn the relationship around. And for some of you, it may make you realize that you deserve better. Let go of the control if you want to see things turn around. And for some of you, it's time for you to take back your control. Take back your power. Next card we have is Passion. And you read the bottom of that, it says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I think this is like the single person's row because, you know, we have to have a passion for life before we can draw romantic passion into our lives. So I'm getting, for a number of you, you really, you know, if you're single, you really want to have a partnership, you know, you're praying for that great love, you really want that. They want you to know that your prayers have been heard, and they're trying to bring that to you, but you have to first start by bringing some passion for life back. Because I get for some of you, you're so focused on having a relationship and finding that person that you're completely blocking yourself from it. Because, you know, if you find anything that brings you joy, excites you, you'll find that passion that you have will bring passion, and you'll have a positive flow in your romantic life. So go out and start doing something that makes you happy. Start a hobby. Go work out. Go join a meetup group that really resonates with you. And what you'll find is you just take your focus off finding a partner and just really start enjoying life and all that life has to offer, and you just really get to a place of happiness. You'll find that partner is just going to manifest in your life. Because you're not trying to control it and push and bring that person to you anymore. You just let go and have fun with what you're currently involved in now. Live in the now, and then that will manifest. And for some of you that have been, you know, in a relationship and you've had a lot of arguments and painful discussions of, you know, trying to come to a compromise, in your relationship. I get that this is also the time for you to bring passion back into your relationship. Go do some just fun things together. Just go with your partner, go do some activities, go hiking, go do a painting class together, go take a romantic soak in the tub, a little weekend away. Just go do something to bring that passion back in. Because that'll also get you back on the same page and help you remember that you are a united couple. You're in it together, you're on the same team. And that'll also bring more compassion and understanding when you're trying to come to compromise and agreements on things. So do something together to bring that passion back in. Spark up the relationship again. Next card we have is calling in your soulmate. The bottom of it says, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And I get that this is again coming back to those of you that are single, that, you know, just keep longing for that relationship, either thinking you're not going to get it, just longing for it, wondering where it's at, but you're actually repelling it. You're even, you know, trying to set up ways to meet this person. You're going to bars constantly. You're trying to totally control that situation, bring a romantic partner into your life. I get that this is for a number of you in that situation, because you're ready for love, you're ready to take those next steps. And what they want you to know is they want to help you bring your soulmate in, but you need to help them do that. So we all have soulmates. You know, we have soulmates that are friends. We have soulmates that are family members. We have romantic partners who are soulmates. And these are people who we travel with into our multiple lives. And we share time in heaven with them. And we typically have some form of agreement with them when we come into this lifetime. And the soul agreement is always something to help our growth and to help their spiritual growth as well. And again, that, you know, can be coworkers, friends, family, romantic. But what I'm getting for you is they're ready to bring your soulmate to you, but you have to do some of the work to call that soulmate in. So what I'm getting is, you know, do a vision board. You know, write down or write a list of, you know, what it is that you desire, what you're looking for in a soulmate. And for some of you, you know, they were saying that you're just so focused on finding this relationship that you just can't think of anything else. I mean, you don't want to be with someone that just sits there and lives in a place and state of lack of thinking, I don't have someone. You want someone that's out enjoying life, living life. So you need to be what it is that you desire. So, you know, if you're looking for someone who really loves the outdoors and loves to go hiking, well, get off of Match.com and go out and start hiking. Join a meetup group for hikers. Who knows, maybe you'll meet your soulmate. But the things that you desire and are looking for in a partner, you need to be that as well. Because you will pull in what you are. Which is why, like, for a number of you, I get that you keep wanting a relationship, you keep hoping for a relationship, but what you're really giving out energetically is, I don't have a partner. I lack a partner. And that's what you keep getting. But if you just trust and give it to God, do your affirmations, do your visualizations of, okay, here's what I want in a soulmate. Here's what I need. And if one of those things is I want somebody who loves the outdoors and loves to go hiking, then finish your visualization board, put your list together, give it to God, let it go, and go start hiking. And go start having fun. And what you will find is your soulmate will come to you. And I get for some of you, focus on doing those affirmations and visualizations. And I get for some of you, you've really already been doing that because you've been overthinking it, analyzing it, and coming from a place of lack for so long. So it's a good reading. You all have good things headed your way. Healing is going to get you ready. Ushering your soulmate, coming to the compromise to build your family, your life, your future together. Some good stuff. So I look forward to hearing from each of you. Thank you for all of your subscriptions. Thanks for all the comments. I do love hearing from you. Filled with a lot of love, joy, and blessings.